Returning to Rapture seems like the perfect opportunity to play into the expectations of Bioshock fans. It'd be far too easy to slap in "would you kindly" references or have Andrew Ryan spout a few dogmatic monologues, but Episode 1 of Burial at Sea, the first narrative-focused DLC for Bioshock Infinite, has enough sense to limit its self-indulgence. After a brief noir-styled opening, Burial at Sea lets you loose in a pristine Rapture, 1 year before it gets torn apart. The glitz and glamour of the underwater city is nothing short of a marvel. Enveloping yourself in the white glow of Rapture records, or being surrounded by giant Sandra Cohen paintings, is a joyful realization of the troubled paradise hinted at in 2007.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
Before long, you're whisked away to ruined parts of Rapture where the primary objective becomes shooting instead of looking. The familiarity is disappointing since we've already spent 2 games exploring Rapture in shambles. Whereas Infinite focused on mobility and large groups of enemies at once, Burial at Sea is significantly scaled down, emphasizing resource management over constant action. Since ammo is scarcer, you're encouraged to sneak around and set up traps whenever possible. The retooling of fights is appreciated, but it's too bad the new offensive options didn't receive the same care. The Old Man Winter plasmid that lets you freeze and then shatter enemies is hardly notable since it's almost identical to Winter Blast in Bioshock 1 and 2. Radar Range, the new weapon, is far more creative. The gun shoots a red beam that, if concentrated for a few seconds, can cause an enemy to erupt into a bloody, vaporous cloud. It's one of the more unique weapons in the Bioshock arsenal, but by the time you get it, you're almost finished with the DLC, and there are few opportunities to really put it to use. Burial at Sea is a worthy return to Rapture, but by the end, you'll wish you could have spent more time absorbing the sights and sounds of the city's unspoiled areas. The grand tourism of the game's opening versus the constant combat in the rest of the DLC creates a disconnect that makes both halves feel underdeveloped. Hopefully Episode 2 will mend the tear of Burial at Sea's 2 disparate parts.